Hello guys, welcome back to another forex analysis for the month of December, starting from on the 9th to on the 14th. But before I do the forex analysis, I would like to go back again to the analysis I did for last week, how the pair, how they actually played out. So most of the pair, they actually went to the direction, while some they didn't go to the direction. You know how forex is. So let's go into it and let me show you what I caught on the market. So the first pair, I talked about the USDCAD last week, because as I was seeing the structure, I was seeing the structure break into the upside, giving a retest, then there was this other break above. So I was anticipating for a buy. So as you can see, the price did the retest of the zone, then going to the 4 hours time frame, price was at this point. Price made this huge move to the upside, which was making the 4 hours bullish overall. So what I did was to wait for price to come down into this zone and give me a shift of structure, then entry signal for me to take the price to the upside. So that was exactly what price did. Then going to the 1 hour time frame, price came over here and sort of presented a reversal pattern. This was the reversal pattern that happened here. So my confirmation was to wait for price to give a bullish engulfing candle, which gave me the entry. Then as you can see, the price actually tried to move a little bit. Then as you can see, the forex market is not 100% going to give you what you want. So the market flashed down and hit my stop loss. Then again on the 4 hours, I saw something that was looking so promising. Then I saw that the 4 hours made a humongous shifts to the downside. Then again, I was like, okay, this is a very clear reversal pattern. Then on the breakout, then I waited for the market to come to the neckline, which was on the 1 hour time frame. As you can see, 1 hour again created a beautiful head and shoulders pattern, which is a reversal pattern. So the setup was not so clear, because seeing the price at this point, like creating this structure over here, then breaking out, signaled for me to also watch out for this zone. But at the same time, I was so interested in like taking the trade over here on this, taking the trade here. Let me mark it out, like taking the trade on this zone. But what made it not so clear to me was this low. So all I was expecting, I wanted price to okay, maybe break and close below here, then I'll look for my entry over here. But due to price trying to break out this low and it wasn't able, didn't have interest on the trade anymore. But later on, I think that was on Thursday, I saw the price the retesting this zone, giving an entry signal. But I wasn't so confident on the trade, because the price action at that moment wasn't looking so good. Like the price was like this. Oh shit, that's not good. So the price was like, let me use the replay tool. So the price was like this. It was the formation was not so clear. So I forgot about the setup. So that was the loss I took on USDCAD. Then I took a trade on USDCHF that gave me exactly what I was looking for. So on the daily on GBPJPY, I saw a reversal pattern on the daily, which was this market structure, and as you can see, it broke below. So I was like, okay, cool. What I was expecting was for price to pull back to this zone, and if price could pull back to this zone and I see any reversal pattern at this level, I was going to short the market. So I head down to the 4 hours time frame. Then I saw the 4 hours going back to the upside, like 4 hours flipped bullish again. Then all of a sudden, then I saw this flash to the downside. I was like, okay, cool. Go to the 1 hour time frame. Immediately I stepped into the 1 hour time frame. Then I saw this beautiful reversal pattern, which was like this. So price was at this point. I was like, okay, now the price has closed below this point, so I should be looking for an entry here with the 30 minutes. So I went to the 30 minutes time frame. I think that was 5 o'clock in the morning. I saw this bearish engulfing candle. I was like, okay, I think the price is about to move, but I was like, okay, price retested here, then fell to the downside. I wasn't so confident on this rejection. Then seeing the consecutive blue candles to the upside, then a flash to the downside, then I took the trade here. Then we went a little bit into profit. Then price started retracing back into stop loss. Then overall of the trade, I think we had the news around 4 o'clock and the trade splashed down. Then as you can see, the following day, you see how the market unfolded to the downside. So that was what played out last week. So going into the next week, I'll be looking out for GBPJPY, Euro JPY, CHF JPY. These are the JPY pairs because they are mostly pointing to the downside, and I think they will be easier. Like the directional bias of the pairs are like heading to the same side. So any of these three pairs that present entry first and that gives me a pattern that is clear, then I'll take the trade. So I have GBPJPY, Euro JPY, CHF JPY. Then I think I also have USDCHF, then AUD USD and USDCAD. So for the first three here are like a little bit ready to take between Monday and Tuesday. Then while the USDHF, AUD USD and USDCAD are like pairs that will be ready by maybe Wednesday, Thursday. So let's start up with the GBPJPY. Let me show what I'm seeing over there. So if you go to the weekly time frame, you see that the weekly time frame is bearish because we were making higher high, higher low, higher high. Then we broke and closed below structure. So that price action shifted the weekly bearish. Then going to the daily, you could see that the daily was also making higher high and higher lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and this is the recent lower low that was broken. So you can see price is retesting that point, which is very crucial. Then I going down to the 4 hour time frame, what I am observing here, I'm seeing something that looks like of a double top candle formation. If you ask me, checking it out, this looks so much like a double top on the 4 hour time frame. So a double top is also a reversal pattern, although I trade most of the time inverse head and shoulder, but the double top is also a nice confluence to take a trade. So on the 4 hours is bearish, the weekly is bearish, the daily is bearish, then the 4 hours is also bearish. So I will now go to the 1 hour time frame, then wait for price to maybe come into this zone, because the zoning of this market is not looking so clean to me. So let's see if I throw a fib from point A to point B. 50% is around this place, then the golden zone is around this place also. So what I'll be waiting for is for price to pull into this zone. The moment price pull into this zone, then I'll look for an entry signal to take this price down. So GBPJPY is loading for a sell. Then let's move straight to Euro JPY, which is pretty much the same thing. Looking at the weekly is bearish, close bearish, just like the GBPJPY. The daily also is bearish. Now price at the area of interest for the last lower low. Then the 4 hours also flip bearish as well. So then what I'm waiting for on the 1 hour is this price action to like play out, because here you can see the heads and shoulder. Then I'm hoping for the right shoulder to like come into this place, give an entry signal, then to take the price to the downside. So that is pretty simple again. So then again we have CHFJPY. It's still the same thing. The weekly close bearish, daily is bearish. Now price at the area of interest. The 4 hours is still bullish, not until the price action close below this low. Price doesn't move to this low, then so not until we body close down below here, the 4 hours. I'm not going to short this trade, so I'll wait for the 4 hours to close bearish, then before I can anticipate on selling this trade. So let's go to USDCHF, going to the weekly time frame. So you can see the weekly has been so bullish. The weekly has been moving to the upside. Then as you can see, we had a weekly bearish engulfing candle, sorry. So which is signifying that we could like retrace back to this area of interest in order to continue moving to the upside. Then the daily presented a very clean reversal pattern, which is this, and this is the breakout. Now what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for price to retest the neckline of the head and shoulder to take the price to the downside, to at least ride that price to this level. Let me check it on the daily. Yeah, to at least take price at least to this level here. So that is for USDCHF, because price actually needs to come and retest this zone, and that is what I'm going to be waiting for this. That is why I said the USDCHF is going to be like a pair that should be ready by Wednesday or so. Then again from there we have AUD/USD, which is pretty much the same thing. I'm going to, this price action is now bearish, so what I'll be waiting for is price to pull back to this zone to take price down. So that will be ready midweek if possible. Then again we have USDCAD, which is very also clean. The weekly area of interest is here. Then also the daily area of interest is also at the same zone of the weekly. So what I'll be waiting for is a quick pullback to move again to the upside. That is for USDCAD. Then I think that is all. What we have again is the NZD card, which is not so clean. So I'm not interested in this. Then NZD USD also. This could be a trade that could provide a sell pattern. Okay, the daily closed below there, because as you can see the daily was high, then low, then price playing around this zone. Then now we close below the area of interest again. Then I think with this, if we go to the 4 hours time frame, what we could be expecting is for price to retrace back to this zone to this zone, then we look for entry. We'll look for reversal pattern on the 1 hour time frame. Look for reversal pattern on the 1 hour time frame. But I'm not so interested in this pairs. I'm also interested in NZD and NZD CAD and NZD US. I'm also interested. So GBPJPY is a sell market that I'm anticipating. Euro JPY the same thing. CHF JPY, USDCHF, and AUD USD, then USD CAD. So these are the pairs I'll be looking at for next week. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and drop a comment if you like the educational videos that I'm dropping. So see you again next week. Thank you.